This technique works so good that I never have to worry when I fail the bench press. Look at this guy. He's using 545 pounds, and when he fails it, he just casually rolls it off of him. This is called the roll of shame, and is very, very important to keeping you safe during the bench press. My first and the most important tip is do not panic. Because when you panic, you tend to do stupid shit. Like this guy, for instance, after he fails the rep, he tries to bring the bar towards his face. Usually there'll be a lower set of pins, and sometimes people try to rack it on the pins, but if you miss, you'll end up like this guy with the bar on your neck or on your skull, and it turns into this huge ordeal. This happened to me once. One time I tried to rack it on the lower pins. I don't actually have footage of this, but I tried to rack it on the lower pins, and the bar literally was on top of my skull. Luckily, I was very weak, only benching 150 pounds, but the bar was literally crushing my skull. And I don't know how, but I managed to get it off me and I didn't fucking die. But don't end up like me. Don't roll it towards your face, and don't panic. My second tip is to carefully shuffle the bar all the way to your hips. Now, if you look at me here, it doesn't take much. All you need is a little boop boop. That's it, and it's there. And then you can stand up. This guy is an example of doing it wrong. As you can see, he fails the bench, but he doesn't panic, which is good. But he doesn't shuffle the bar all the way to his hips. He just shuffles it once like that, and now he can't stand up. There's no way you're going to be able to stand up when the bar's on your abs like that. I don't care how strong you are. You have to bring it all the way to your hips. Contrary to popular belief, the bar isn't sitting on top of your balls. It's in your hip crease. As you can see in this picture here, obviously this is a girl, this isn't a guy, but it's not on your balls. It's on your hip crease, which is over your balls. After you got the bar to that position, the rest of the movement is pretty easy. All you got to do is just basically deadlift it to the ground or bring it to the ground somehow. You can throw it. It doesn't really matter. But basically, by this point, you're out of the woods. If you're still pretty scared of trying the roll of shame for yourself, I actually suggest that you practice it in the gym. You're going to look like an idiot, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's worth it to keep yourself safe. So you can see me here, I'm using 95 pounds. Just practice, pretend that you failed the bar, and roll it to your pelvis, and then deadlift it to the floor. Because the most important part of this is that you're not going to panic. That's the most important part. Because if you panic, you're basically fucked. You're going to kill yourself. So don't panic, and I don't take any liability for any damages you give yourself.